Well, hello. How is everybody? It's been 3 days. Oh my god. It's been so long. Am I... Okay, there we go. I was about to say, like, you're gonna let me get away for speaking that much before you put in the shut up? OBS is always quirky. You know, it's not even OBS, it's Twitch that's being quirky with me. Okay, shutting up.
Hello everybody, did you miss me most of all? Apparently I really had to think that through real good before saying it. Well, you know what, Kira? I didn't miss you, so take that. Yeah, you copium because so am I.
Alright, let's not fight, children. Let's all be kind and nice to each other. We've been away from each other for so long. Let's not start fighting. Can we please not start fighting? It's been like a minute into the actual stream. Let's all just take a moment to chill out a little bit. But yeah, how have you buds been doing? How have your weekends been? Mine was pretty good, I should say. I don't know what it is, but ever since I like went back to work, like the day job, I felt so like drained after coming home. Like I literally, I feel like such an old man. I'd like come home, I'd lay on the couch and then just fall asleep with the TV on. It's like I don't even know what was going on. I mean, I've been taking my like medicine to help me stay awake and all that stuff, but it just it wasn't hitting. The only thing that was hitting was my head on the pillow on the couch, and off to dreamland I went. But I want you to punt the sentient football. I mean, I will regardless. I mean, I always do it, so... Listen, I'll punt you both. How about that? If that's the drama that you want, that's the drama I'll give. I'll punt you both. I can compromise. I can do that. Like, yeah, so like the weather's been pretty nice though. I feel like now that we're out of like the rainy season a little bit, and the depressing cold weather, and it's getting warmer, I feel like I'm starting to get like my energy back. So I'm feeling pretty good today. Damn you! I said well, I can't read. It's been a hot minute. I haven't had to read for like 3 days, so don't be rude to me. If you want to punt him, go ahead. But I prefer if I could do it. Because I have the most fun with it. Maybe I wanted to punt him. Maybe I want to punt you both. Maybe that's what I'm getting at here. That's my copium. But I want to punt. It's my turn to punt the buds across the world. Say less. Goddamn. But I should really try to be as productive as I could. But literally, it's just been me and BB sleeping on the couch, and me trying to finish like the animes that I've had on my backlog. Not really my backlog, like animes I've like started. Like, shit, probably some of them are like from a year ago. I gotta take off my shirt for a sec. There we go. Oh, hell yeah, put me. Alright. Get into position. I'll get ready to Just sprints at you at full speed. Just wham! No mercy. Refresh ad. When will you learn that when you refresh, you get ads? Damn you, Dune. But we love Dune. Actually, I say that. I say that, but I have no idea what, like, Dune even is. I know Zendaya's in it, but... Hello? Oh, it ended. I was like, what happened to my music? I was so concerned for a second there. I was like, my music is gone. What happened? The song ended, forehead. That's what happened. I mean, I've been watching a lot of animes. I'm almost finished. I finished Rilakuma and Kaoru the other day, which was pretty nice. It's a very cute little show. I don't know how I've managed to like not finish it because it's only like 10 minutes each episode. Then I'm almost finished. I know they sell Curious Popcorn. What? They sell a Curious Popcorn bucket? Oh. At Dune? Premiere? Hold. Okay. I'm holding. Oh, is this just like confusion? A what? Please load Twitch mobile. Well, that's out of my hands. Maybe it will, but maybe it won't. You can do it, Minnie. I believe in you. Yeah, it's happening. It looks like it's like this is like the same that happened last time where the stream was unstable, where like literally everything's fine. It's just like, I choose to be quirky. Because again, like Twitch says it's unstable, but I go into OBS and OBS is like, oh, we chill. Well, we're chilling. I heard you roasting Twitch Mobile. Him in class. I was roasting it for you. Okay, what is it? Oh, that's. I'm just here to fuck the popcorn bucket. I didn't even read the shirt. I already thought it was like, what? That's a very quirky popcorn bucket for Dune there. It's a very interesting choice, but you know what? It is what it is. Almost Hanks is roasting me from beyond. He's there. His spirit is continuing to live on to roast you specifically, Minnie. I literally have like no idea what like Dune is even relatively about. I just know there's a lot of sand and apparently a very questionable popcorn bucket. So I just see the ads and I just do not retain any information. She's like, sand, and that's it. Cringy sand. Oh, that reminds me of like a conversation my coworkers were having the other day. Like one of my coworkers just really went, "Would you rather eat a light bulb or drink drain cleaner?" And one of them was like, "Oh, I'll just take the light bulb and just grind it up." And then they'd be like, "Oh, it'd be like eating sand." It's like, "Ooh, I've eaten sand before when I was young, not now." Don't get any ideas. I don't eat sand now. So I could do that. Yeah, I would just go for the bucket. Yeah, I would really just go for the bucket and just take that home with me. Like, it's like a little relic. A relic. To show history in the future. Like, look what they made. Sand crunchy. Sand is crunchy. We love crunch. People love crunchy food. Sand crunchy. So therefore, sand crunchy food. That is the logic I am going with, and that is what I stick by. It's been so long since I've actually been to, like, the movie theaters, though. I don't even know, like, what other movies are out. I know there was, like, the one movie about, like, ducks or something. Because the YouTube Shorts kept using, like, a sound clip from it. What was the trend? Let's see, what movies are out right now? Movies in theaters. Kung Fu Panda 4! Oh my god. I want to go see that. I heard that it was coming, but I didn't know it was out already. Is it actually already out? Okay, let's see. When is the next opportunity for me to go see this? I need to go see it right now. All these other movies that are out, I do not give a fuck. When? What? I know. I'm looking at it right now. Apparently it's out because they're like 93% of people like this movie. When did it come out? Release date, March 8th. Yeah, it's gaslighting me. It says 93% like this movie, but it releases on March 8th. Jack Black throughout his back for the movie. He did. He really did. Okay, well, okay, so apparently Kung Fu Panda 4 comes out on March 8th, so... Let's see, what day's March 8th? It's Friday. I'm off Friday. I could just go watch the movie in the morning, and then I'll come back for stream later and give my review of it, if I could. Rotten Tomatoes is a thing. It is a thing. I think that's what I'm looking at here. What are the things people ask? Why is Kung Fu Panda 4 taking so long? What's the answer? The makers wanted to find the right story, theme, and villain for the movie, aka the writers really wanted to actually properly develop the movie and not rush it. I could go instead of packing for spring break. Honestly, do it, please. Let's just all collectively not do our responsibilities for the day and just go watch Kung Fu Panda 4. Honestly, if I could, if only we could do a watch along. That would be everything. Bet. There you go. That's the bet. It is written. All right. Friday, when we come for stream on Friday, we are going to meet up and talk about Kung Fu Panda 4. Let me just book a plane ticket. Yeah, book a plane ticket. Let's go watch Akira. Maybe such like a good like first meet story IRL. Oh, wait. How did the two of you finally meet in real life? We went to go see Kung Fu Panda 4. Yeah, that would be good. That would be really good. I'm very I'm very excited for that because I thought I saw it in like a what do you call it? A commercial, but I didn't think it was out now. If only. I know. If only. One day. Wait, let me see if I had the money to do so. Do I need to watch Kung Fu Panda 2 and 3? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. I mean, it's Kung Fu Panda. I say just do it anyway. Have a little Kung Fu Panda marathon. Oh my gosh, that'd be so good. If I ever do movie nights in my Discord, this is a joke I've made before. Is like movie nights in my Discord are just purely like bear movies. So I would have like the whole Kung Fu Panda. What do they call it when there's like 4 movies? Because like 3 is trilogy. It'll be like a quadruple. No, I'm down. I mean, yeah. I think we like try to like make a list at one point too of all the bear movies, but it was spoken. I did not write it down. What is it? It called when there's 4 movies in a series. A tetralogy. Tetralogy. Okay. That's interesting. I've never really heard that before. You know, it makes sense. That makes sense, so you know what? I accept it. Well, you know what? It's just while we're talking, I could just like go ahead and like just like pan over to what we're doing today as well. Because I already started. I was like, wait a minute, let me wait. Can I request the Winnie the Pooh horror movie for the bear movie list? I mean, it's a bear movie, so yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm down for that. You know, it'd be funny if we had like both all the Winnie the Pooh movies on it, and also the horror movie. And then people would have to, and then I'd say, oh, we're watching Winnie the Pooh today, and everybody would have to guess which Winnie the Pooh is it. Which Winnie the Pooh? It's apparently so bad it's good. You know what? Those are the best kind of movies. The ones that are like so bad that they're amazing. Well, I'm down for that. Honestly, not gonna lie, I heard about the movie, but I thought it was a meme and it wasn't real. So I'm actually, and I still was kind of questioning it like today too. But if it's actually real, then that's kind of watch it one of the days I'm not available. I'm terrified of the normal Winnie the Pooh movies. You're terrified of the normal ones? Why? He's just a little bear. He's just a little guy. Apparently there's like also it's a movie that I also saw. It's like another horror movie. It's called Imaginary. They keep using like a bear in the cover, so I'm wondering if like the bear has anything to do with it. Probably not, but still. I was shown the original stuffed animals when I was 5. What's the lore here? What's the lore? the mini terror lore. I loved Winnie the Pooh. I had a little Winnie the Pooh plush, and my nephew had one too, because we were like similar in age. And I remember I went over to his house one time with mine, and I swapped ours because mine didn't, because mine had like a voice thing in it, and mine didn't work, but his did. So I switched them, but he found out before I could leave. I have a giant Winnie the Pooh plushie wearing a cow costume. My uncle won it for me when I was like, oh, that's so cute. That sounds so adorable. You little cow costume. So Winnie the Pooh ride broke when I was younger. We got stuck in the dark when I was like 6. My sister started to grab me and scare me. Oh my gosh, your sister. First she like tries to manifest the end of the world, and now she said, but before that she was terrifying you in the Winnie the Pooh ride. She's gone absolutely mad. I loved Winnie the Pooh. Tigger was my favorite, ironically though. But I remember I watched like the live action Winnie the Pooh, and I actually like enjoyed it low key. Because honestly, compared to like the other live action movies, this Winnie the Pooh movie didn't like try to just like recreate the original movie into live action form. They actually like did like something like completely different with it, which I thought was very good. To be fair, I have both posters from rides at Disney. Honestly, I've been to Disney, not the flex, but I've been very fortunate to go to Disney multiple times, and I've never really had any horror stories from it. I mean, I have horror stories about people being irritated on the vacation and being assholes, but you know, that's not really Disney's fault. Also, I probably should explain a little bit what I was doing here. I'm pretty much just like taking like the bear buds that we've done in the past and kind of like refining the designs that we've done before, because I pretty much like said I only wanted to do like have like this set what do you call it, like rules when designing the bear buds, which is basically just like circle and pause, and that's it, with like only like very slightly varying colors. And then after like doing Amos Hanks, I mean Pat over here, I kind of figured, you know, maybe I should vary them up just a little bit more, like still keep like my same like rules when designing them, but also, you know, like just switch it up a little bit. So that's why what I'm doing today pretty much. I don't think there's gonna be any big changes from the like concepts, but there's gonna be like slightly little different variations, you know, that I want to try out. So I'm doing Chef Bread first of all. So now we gotta get him into the front view. It's all the rides from Breaking. You know the great movie ride? Are we renaming Pat to Amos? No. No, we're not going that far. Pat's just part of the prophecy. Pat's not actually Amos Hanks. Okay, now to get my pencil is so small. I think somebody's home. Yes, I need to close the door. They don't need to hear me spreading the great word of Amos Hanks. There we go. Patience is waning. It's entertaining. This he said. Jeez. Okay, why can't I get these like paws right? how did I do the pause before when I was doing these front views? Because now I've lost the touch. Okay, mascot. Dynamite. Okay. Okay, so that's how I did it. Alright. It's a little terrifying right now. Chances waning, is this entertaining? I'm on the wrong eraser too. Goddamn. Yeah, the rides never broke down when I was at Disney. Although I was kind of like traumatized by like one of the rides at Disney where it was like a simulation where you were in like a spaceship and you're like flying around through asteroids and stuff. And I was like, the immersion in it was like way too real for me. So I kind of like had a breakdown in the middle of the ride, and my dad was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "It's scary." But he still made me go on it anyway. Like, I wasn't that bad. It was just like those simulation things, and it was like the first time I ever went on a ride like that, and it was just like not for me. It was too real. The immersion, I got too immersed. For movie ride, there was a section that was dedicated to the Alien movies, and this was the same trip as the Winnie the Pooh ride, but as we were passing underneath the alien that was in the vent above the carriage thing, it broke and like fully fell towards baby me. The emergency locks had to come on, but like right above me. My dad was luckily right there and moved to be above me. Oh my god. Can't believe you almost got added to the alien's kill count. That's really crazy though. Like, honestly, if I was there and that happened to me, I'd be absolutely terrified too. Because I've been on that ride, and even that ride, what at the time, at the age I was kind of a little at it too. I have not been able to watch the movie, and I still have nightmares about it occasionally. Honestly, don't blame you. Alien franchise is pretty scary anyway. Oh my gosh. I remember watching like people doing playthroughs of Alien Isolation, the game, and that scared me so much, and I wasn't even playing. It also didn't help that like the person I was watching play it had like sound. There are like alert sounds were like noises from the game. So with like the alien like hissing at them and stuff, would like come through and be like, "Oh." No, I'm so jealous of dying too. Xenomorph is my dream. Well, you know what, Kira? Let's go to Disney. Then we'll go on the ride. And then we can like try to sabotage it so it'll break and land on you. Oh, I streamed it. Never finished it. Ah, why not? You need to finish it. It took the right out. What? Ah, I guess you'll never get that chance, Kira. They replaced it. But nobody can replace the Xenomorph. Oh my gosh, playing against the Xenomorph and like Dead by Daylight was absolutely terrifying. I hated it. Just it running on all four paws after me was like, eh. And I think I just got tedious in at the end. No, that's understandable. I thought about playing it, but honestly, I'm not quite sure. I low-key have like a little bit of a fear of like, I don't want to say it's like a fear of aliens, but more so like the fear of the unknown, and aliens are kind of a big unknown. It's like I want to play it for the scares and teehees, but I also don't want to play it for the scares, you know? I'm pretty CGI Mickey and Minnie from that newer cartoon with the "what happened" meme, and everyone hates it. God. They said, no, bring the Xenomorph back. Let us be terrified. Okay, so what I've done so far with Chef Bread here is basically kind of defined, like, so you know how BB is like one circle? I kind of made it so that Chef Bread was like slightly two, but like the difference was like very subtle. But like here in this one, I just kind of made it more like obvious that there's like two parts to him. Like it's still circle, but it's like two circles now, like a snowman. And I also kind of like made his like muzzle here a little bit more droopy, just to kind of imply like more of like, I don't really want to say age, but more like of like a maturity, you know? Because like all the ages of the bear buds are known, but just like, you know, as Chef Bread is the one who like feeds the bear buds and stuff like that, you know, kind of takes on that like role of responsibility. You know, I thought it maybe to give him like a bit more maturity to him. Kind of looks like a little mustache, you know? So that's kind of what I've done so far. I also kind of want to like mess around with like more of like messing with like the fur. I kind of want to do like a little swirl on his head. I was thinking of. It's still a cool game, but after a while it got kind of boring. Like you just get used to it. Yeah, like the scare doesn't really like it kind of wears off on you. Yeah, I can see that happening. I kind of got a little bit that way when I was playing Subnautica, but it was still kind of like scary to me. But I remember I was like going to antagonize a Reaper Leviathan, and everyone's like, "What are you doing?" It's like, I'm not scared of him anymore. I'm so scared of like a lot of other things, and trust me, but that Reaper that was always like by that one place that I kept passing, I was just like, give me, let me harass. Ah. I just stopped playing Dead by Daylight in fear of facing the alien because the one time I did play against it, I had a panic attack, sadly. Oh, that's unfortunate. But honestly, Dead by Daylight's kind of hit or miss these days anyway, so it'd be like that. You crawl like 99% of the games when the alien shows up as just annoyance instead of a scared. Damn. So you're moving slow, trying to make sure you're not gonna get, like, snatched, and then Miss Ma'am just comes on over and ruins everything. Okay, I added that little swirl there. I'm not sure how I feel about it. When people come out of ads, I'll ask the opinion, but I was kind of thinking, you know, something like that. It's like a little swirl. I like the cinnamon roll. I'm repeating everything I say. You never know what to do when ads are up. I feel like just like rambling, you know? I mean, I ramble anyway, but more so. Yeah. The fucking Dune ads. They really want us to watch Dune. I dare you to show it again, and I will deflect for that bucket. Show it! Show the bucket! They're cowards. They really they heard you the first time they showed the bucket and was like, oh, we can't show it to this freak. They're gonna mess with the bucket. Yeah, honestly, Chef Bread didn't really need that much like tweaking with his design because it really helps that he has like a little costume, so that kind of helps him like set him apart from like everybody else, because he almost has like a full body like costume. I say costume, but you know, like clothing and stuff like that. But it's just like, you know, something to give him a little bit more, you know. It's like if you take away his little chef apron and his little ascot, he's a bear, you know. I don't know how to say this, but it's to help with the stuff in the bedroom. Twitch really needs to learn that I'm asexual. No. According to Twitch, you're not. Twitch just always be horny. Okay. Get his little apron on. You can get his little pocket. Also, I think maybe it'd be a little cute if we added like maybe like a little pattern on his apron. Cause I like Chef Brent's my little gentle giant, you know? My little good boy. And he's really like such a like a big variant of difference between this one and that one. Okay, I might raise up the apron just a little bit more. And we'll put it like right here. Just because of like his body shape. Even if it is tailored, it doesn't really fit him that properly. Dun, dun, dun. So if there's a Ghostbusters crossover, will the small be the Marshmallow Man? Yes. Just, yeah. My friend. Wow. There we go. Okay, I think I want this ascot to be a bit more, have a bit more cloth. There we go. Eh. Okay, brace that. I don't know, how do we feel about the little swirl of hair, of fur on top of his head? I think it's kind of cute. Kind of gives more like pastry vibes, because he's so sweet, you know? I was thinking maybe I like added too much like dimension between the head and like the body there for a second there, because I thought I was kind of like looking between the two. I was like, oh no, I kind of like him when he's a little bit fatter. But I don't know. I think it's not bad when you have like the costume there. I keep calling it a costume, but like his little outfit, you know? So maybe I can like let's thicken his head a little bit. Let's make him smarter. Uniform? Yeah. His little uniform. His little chef outfit. Okay, I want to fix these eyebrows. There. Aw. Yeah, make him look more kind. He is kind. Our kind little boy. Even though he's a big boy. Maybe his name's like embroidered on the bottom as well on the other side. So it's kind of like wed. Even though nobody else wears it, it's his. I think that helps. I think that does help. You know, that now that we like added like a little bit more detail to what's going on with it. Maybe I'll widen the legs a little bit more so he's not so bulbous. There we go. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, he's got a little bit more detail, a little bit more, like, personalization to him. So that now he's not just, like, bigger BB with a uniform. Oh, shit. Bread. There we go. I'll put my name at the bottom of the list so that my teacher... I never have one-on-one feedback. This is all going according to plan. I don't want to interact with my teacher. That was kind of me when I was in school at any point. I just hated interacting. Okay, make sure that's right. Okay, yeah, there we go. And this is as big as the bear buds get. I feel like I mentioned it plenty of times, but chef bread do be the biggest of the bears. So none of them are any bigger than that, except me. Hey, look, I can pick them up, and I can hold them in my hands. Actually, no, that's good. I'm gonna put them, like, here. So now I can still, like, mess with this sizing a little bit. There we go, that's a bit better. Because, like, that was a little bit too big, you know what I mean? Okay, now he's a little bit smaller than his variant, but then again, his first concept. But his concept also had, like, huge-ass ears, too. Okay, I think that works. I think that works. And now also when people come across him in the woods, they'll be like, "Who are you?" He just has to point at his little apron. It's like, "Bread." A waste. Oh god. It's too small. Let me get thick. That's too thick. Back up. Back it up, son. Yeah, I think in terms of, like, the rest of the bear buds, I think the only other ones that really need, like, maybe, like, some help with, like, their design is, Bip and Bap. Just because they're pretty much, like, a recolored version of Tabby, but they have 2 shoes. I didn't mention when I was making a Pat that I thought, since we, like, did, like, different, like, fur, like, the fur wasn't just, like, flat. I thought maybe, like, it'd be kind of, like, funny if their fur just kind of, like, went a little bit, like, okay, like, here, this is a bear bud. It's like their fur was kind of like that, just from, like, how much they ran. Like, the wind, like, constantly, like, rushing through their fur. They just look like they're always being so speedy. Because that's something I want to try out. Because I don't think they'd be as clean as... clean looking as, like, the rest of them. Like, Ventus? Yeah. I'm assuming you mean Ventus from Kingdom Hearts. Bear Zoomies, yeah. They are the Zoomy bears, so I thought, you know what? They should have a bit more of a messy fur than the rest of them. Like, Chef Bread stays pretty neat and tidy. Just because that's, like, what comes with being a chef, you know? He has, like, this little curl on his head because I think he's cute. Pat, give me your energy, please. Pat's not really, like, a zoomy bear. Pat's more just, like, a gets into things they shouldn't be getting into bear. All for the sake of, like, getting things that do not belong to them. Could also be from head pats. That's true, too. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know why, but, like, out of all of the bear buds, like, Chef Bread's kind of, like, the one I want to spoil the most, you know? Like, oh, you're doing such a good job. Such a big guy, you know? I'm just kind of like, big bears need love too. Even though I love all of my little bears equally. Yeah, maybe a little bit more of like a little droopy. Just give him those little old man vibes, even though he's not an old man. Yeah, something like that. I'll be inactive for the most part because Blender shenanigans, but I'm still listening. Okay. I mean, they can't call you stinky. No, I'm kidding. But I hope your Blender shenanigans are going well. The parental sibling, yeah. Honestly, Chef Bread do be kind of like the parental sibling. I mean, he feeds everybody, so it makes sense. He likes to take care of everybody. He likes to spoil everybody, so I like to spoil him back. You musky... I am not musky... How dare you? I am a clean bear, excuse you. I bathe more than these bears here. Did you see these bears that you love so much? They're stinky. I'm gonna take talent to you, so I hope everything goes well. Yeah, yeah. I tried to mess around on Blender once, and then I was like, you know what? This is future Dae's problem, and future Dae never tried again. Oh my gosh, Minnie, good work on getting second. You did it.
I am not stinky. I take plenty of mud baths.
Those don't count as real baths, BB. You're a stinky little bear. I mean, we still love you. I mean, you're still a star in everybody's eyes, but still. Requires a photographic memory more like it. Ooh. That sounds great. Alright, so that reminds me. So, my dad and my brother were out to eat today. Because usually we eat out once a week. And today was that day. And so we went to the restaurant. We had a meal. And then they're like, oh, would you like dessert? And at this place that we go to, the only desserts they have is pie. And I don't like pie. But, you know, I'll still fine with everybody else getting pie. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'll just sit there and chill. But literally, like, the lady asked me, oh, what pie do you want? I was like, I don't want anything. And my dad kept going, are you sure? Are you sure you don't want any pie, any dessert? Are you sure? And I'm sitting there like, you've known me for how many decades and you can't remember that I don't like pie? Because I've never liked pie. Like, I know, it's crazy. Because, like, most people do love it. But I was just like, you've known me for how long and you still can't retain that information? I don't know that people can actually picture stuff in their brains. And I just, how? Yeah, I can't. I also learned, like, I didn't know this until, like, this year, but apparently people don't have, like, a voice in their head. Like, they don't, like, speak. There's not a voice, like, speaks your thoughts to yourself. I thought it was just something, like, everybody did. But apparently not. Apparently that's not, like, an actual thing. I even, like, asked, like, my mom afterwards, like, oh, do you have a voice that speaks in your head, like, speaks your thoughts to yourself? And she was like, no. It's like, what? The brain is just so quirky. That isn't? Apparently not. What? Who's going to tell you to drive off a cliff then? Yeah. It's like... So you don't got that little voice in your head? Just trying to get you shit you shouldn't be doing? What's that like? Mine sounds like Alucard from Castlevania. Mine sounds like me, but disappointed. I never witnessed Castlevania, but I've heard it's pretty good. Based bear. Pretty much. I feel that. Yeah. It's just me, but disappointed telling me my thoughts to myself. can't get the perfect roundness. It needs to be perfect. He's just a little chunky bear. Oh my god, he's so cute. One day when we have enough bear buds, I'll do a tier list. And a joking tier list, because obviously everybody gets an S, but on the joke tier list, Chef Bread definitely gets an S. Perfect roundness, exactly. As round as a slappable booty. Except we don't slap him, we pet him. I feel that Chef Bread does enjoy the attention of, you know, pats and snuggles, but he also feels kind of awkward because of his size about it. Like, I feel like he doesn't like being carried as much because he's like, I'm too big. It's like, no. You're never too big to be carried. Pet the booty? Pet the bear. Not the booty. You slap at the booty. Wapusha. Or you go fast eat ass, depending. It depends on the day, you know. You gotta take it day by day. That just means there's more to cuddle. Yeah. He don't understand that, but one day he will. If I snuggle into him enough, he'll understand. Because also, like, because Chef Bread works with food a lot, he is also probably the bear that does bathe the most. Like, actual soap and water, not mud, baby. So his fur's gotta be pretty soft as well. I said, no health inspector's gonna get him. Random health inspector coming out to the woods just to check out this guy's cooking situation. We'll see if you're violating any rules here. Chef Bread. Just stare because he can't speak.
Mud baths are relaxing and keeps all my fur a consistent color for the most part.
Yes, but you also are stinky. And it kind of cakes onto your fur, so it gets kind of hard and crusty. Listen, you can take all the mud baths you want, but for every mud bath you take, you gotta take 2 baths. At least BB's not as difficult as Bip and Bap. Try to get those two into a bathtub, they're just gone. You crusty for a terrible image of my head. Yeah. Just so crusty. That's why you need bathed. Where's my line? There it is. Huh, I'm lazy. It's called being lazy. Ever heard of it?
Why must I be betrayed in such a way?
Listen. It is what it is. You know the rule. You can't come to bed if your fur's crusty with mud. You gotta take a bath first. Okay, now. That bee looks pretty good. How the fuck do people embroider? If you want to be crusty with mud, you can go sleep outside in the mud then. Where is my... Hueso? There it is. Okay, you know what? I think I'll color like the rest in. Alright, let's get you some color. Excuse me. Okay, give me... Not that bread. This bread. The bread from before. Thank you, Minnie. Okay, we know the drill. Every time a new month happens, I need to burp at least 100 times per month. We've been doing pretty good so far, but it's only March. Okay, there we go. I mentioned this last time, but I wanted to like tweak with like I keep wanting like to tweak with like bread's colors, just to like make sure it fits in with like, you know, like I said, like the rules with the bear buds, but also like making him more so like warm. You know what I mean? Just because he is like a warm, just a little warm bear. He cooks on the stove all day, bakes stuff. So it stands to reason why he would be a bit on the warmer side in terms of color palettes. There we go. Look at him. So cute already. I love all my bear boys. They're always so cute. I also didn't give any of the bear buds like that gradient that BB and I have, just to differentiate them. But I wonder if like maybe it's not really necessary. Maybe I should just give them the gradient. Wish it looked that huggable. And nobody looks as huggable as Chef Bread. What if I... Do we like that? I don't know. It was a thought, though. Hey, Bear Bud. Hey, Shaggy. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. We're just, like, refining the bear buds here that we've been making on the streams. We're doing Chef Bread right now. We're gonna get to BB and... BB, not BB. Bip and Bap afterward. I'm good. I hate dinner. Minnie, you are huggable. Yeah. What dinner did you have, Shaggy? I had me chicken tenders. Just want like a little light dusting on his paws, you know? Hey, Nutella. Thank you. Thank you. A little guy here. A little chef. Some class for another hour and a half. Just hold out. Minnie, you can do it. I don't know. I keep wanting to, like, put something here, but I don't know. Wait, what if I did, like, a little, like, streak instead? God damn it. That's not bad. Break out. just simply leave class. That's what I did sometimes. I'll check Discord. I brought you a plate. Thank you. Ooh, that looks good. Thank you. I'm gonna eat that up real quick. Appreciate it, bud. Make it like a cinnamon bun. Yeah. I think that's kind of like... Let's do it. Do I have food to eat after class? Do you? Yeah, do you have food? Tell your professor you gotta leave because you don't have food. Yeah, something like that. Man, I'm like, I said I should just still make it simple so they're easy to redraw. Here I go, adding all these details. But listen, I can't help it. I need to make these bears as powerful as as they can be, you know? Okay, I think that's good. Alright, now let's take this. I'm in the wrong thing. I don't know if I have food to cook at home. I don't feel like eating out tonight. But what if you don't have food? You gonna go to the grocery store? Make some purchases? I understand. My mistake. There we go. You got your schedule. Ooh. Exciting. Like your stream schedule or you like your work schedule? I'm a little bit out of the loop. I've been gone for 3 days. I don't know what's going on anymore. Ugh, so bright. Oh, I didn't have to erase that. I could have just like clipped this to the layer. Work schedule. I start tomorrow. Ooh, exciting. Congratulations. I hope it goes well for you, bud. What am I doing? Do it again. It is time. Kara, no. Don't deflower the popcorn bucket. No. Leave that bucket alone. It's just trying to survive in this cruel world. That poor bucket. Doesn't stand a chance. I'm scared when getting out of here. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, this is also a good thing to do. Is to like fix up these colors as well, because I don't like it when like the colors are like too similar to each other, you know. So I always like to make sure that they're separate, because I don't want to go into like a thing that a piece of art that I'm making, and then I do this, and then like everything's get selected, you know. So thankfully, this color I just randomly eyeballed works out. So we'll do that. Word gas commercial. What kind of gas commercial? The stinky kind? Do it better. We do it better. Yeah. I don't mind if the world spins fast. Car? Oh. Interesting. Beep beep. Okay, let's pick out some colors for the flower. I feel like pink is a pretty good safe one to go with. I want to use like a little textured pen. The bird reminds me a bit of Freddy from Scooby-Doo. Yeah, the ascot. I think I mentioned Fred when I was like giving him the ascot too. I was like, he looks like Freddy. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Got some work to do now. What's another classic, like, flower color besides pink? Ugh. Excuse me. But man, I love Scooby-Doo. Yellow. I mean, that's true. Blue. Also true. Oh my gosh, speaking of Scooby-Doo, let's listen to some Scooby-Doo music. I want to listen to my favorite Scooby-Doo song. Here it is. Let's turn it up. Yeah. reaching open out you on the prowl. 'Cause it's terror time again. The night. Terror time again. Fright, it's a terrifying time. The Scooby-Doo flowers are orange, but I kind of want to do a different one than the ascot. Terror time again. Got you running through the night. Terror time again. Just might die of fright. It's a terrifying time. I'm begin to moan. Monster and groan. The face is full of slime. No home with terror time. Now maybe I could change like the ascot color a little bit. Time again. Running through the night. Terror time again. Must might die of fright. It's a terrifying time. So man, Scooby-Doo flowers are orange? I has now realized that I don't know the color palette for Scooby-Doo because I'm colorblind. What is this? Is this... I don't know who this is. It sounds like Jack Blackman a little bit. But yeah, they're orange. Okay, let's play Scooby-Doo music. Scooby-Doo, coming after you. Gonna solve that mystery. Coming after you. What's your Scooby-Doo? But yeah, the mystery machine. Let's see. Copy image. Edit. Paste. Yeah, they're orange. See? Chef Brad is just mystery van colors. You, what's the Scooby-Doo? Coming after you. Gonna solve that mystery. Coming after you. What's the Scooby-Doo? Na na na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Well, beep beep. Beep beep. I should give myself a mystery van. No, I don't see. Showing an image does not solve the problem. Oh yeah, that's true. Just because I show you the the picture doesn't solve your color blindness. Why aren't we playing the Scooby-Doo playlist? Play the Scooby-Doo playlist. Play these Scooby-Doo songs. Is there a playlist for Scooby-Doo? This ain't Scooby-Doo. What's this one? Play this one. Still doesn't say that it definitely ain't Scooby-Doo. Me sitting here, see? What do you mean you can't see? What do you mean you're still colorblind? Okay, can we please start from like... No, do this one. There we go. I want it in order. Wind, fire and air. But we don't care. Fire of the earth. Our desire. Our desire. What color is Daphne's outfit? Purple. What color do you see it as, Minnie? I'll say, I can say that way. Okay, maybe I won't add the embroidered text on his apron just to make it a little bit easier. Because I am going a little bit ham on these like color choices. Gray. Well, you know, to you it is gray. And it be like that. Honestly, I feel like I had like a similar moment with like I used to work with this guy who was also colorblind, and I think we were like talking about colors or something. I was like, "Can't you see it's this?" And he's like, "No, no, I can't see that. Day, I'm colorblind." It's like, oh, shit, you right? Cry. No, it's okay. We can pretend it's gray. Of the earth, our desire. I was trying to remember like this like one like also YouTube short I saw where apparently like I can't remember if it was like the nuts that were green or if it was the peanut butter that was green, but like only one of them was green and the other was gray. And like this like girl wanted to like see at what point the peanuts turned good green to her boyfriend who was colorblind, and so she put in a blender and just blended up the peanuts, and he's like, oh, every time he's like, oh, now it's starting to look a little green. I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy how that kind of works out, you know? No, I have the shrimp vision color blindness. I see. Oh, that's weird. I'm looking at my stream manager, and it looks like there's like this weird red dots around my image, but it's on an OBS. Interesting. Okay. You know, that's fine. Spell on you, Hex Girl. Put a spell on you. I did also say that if we did movie nights, we'd also have to include Scooby-Doo in the lineup as well. Hex Girl. It is a bop. Put a spell on you, Hex Girl. Gonna put a spell on you. I'm gonna put a spell on you. I can put a spell on me all I want. Oh. I love seeing all these like different songs here and I'm not remembering where these come from. I just know. Scooby-Doo, one of the millions of Scooby-Doo movies. But yeah, Zombie Island was definitely like the best #1 Scooby-Doo movie. You can't top that. The Alien one was also pretty good. I really enjoyed that one as well. I remember I found like a DVD set of the two movies and I was like, oh my god, I just hit the jackpot. I hit the jackpot of Scooby-Doo movies. I was told the Samurai one was pretty good as well, but I don't really remember it too much. Voodoo. I'm trying to think of like any more like Scooby-Doo movies that were very like stuck out. Well, none that really besides like the live action ones. Oh my gosh, the live action Scooby-Doo movies. Perfection. Absolute perfection. I love them. Part of a bunch of classic Scooby movies before she had to move to Korea. My sister and I couldn't fight over them because we love the commercials on them from like the 80s. Yeah. Are you sure you can beat your sister though? Your sister who almost caused the end of the world? I wish you good luck. Okay. I think this is good. I think we have our chef bread here. How do we feel about our little bread here? A little good boy. I think he's perfect. Of course, there's probably still gonna be like some alterations the more I like draw him regularly, if I do. Why do commercials get so boring? Worst comes to worst, I'll negotiate with her. Yeah. Honestly, that is true. Commercials are so boring these days. They don't try anymore. They're not creative. Yeah. Perfectly huggable. He jump. Oh god, look at him go. He just zoom in. But yeah, they don't really, they don't try. That's really sad. Where the fuck are Bip and Bap? There they are. No, too bad the colors are on the same thing. I wanted to like put them together. Here we go. He's gotten smaller and he's gotten a bit more defined, but relatively still the same. I do think like it was a good call to like fix up the colors a little bit too, just because you know that red there's like blending in way too much with his fur. Oh, look at that. Somebody got lazy there. I wonder who that was. Could be me. Eyebrows? His eyebrows! His little eyebrows, oh no! There we go. How can he make expressions without them? Yeah, he also looks like a little chef too. I don't know why, but now it's just like, yes, perfect. Oh! Not me taking his soul. I snatched his soul. Yeah, he did shrink some, but I think this size is a bit works out more just because when you compare it to today to me, this is what the size I think of whenever I think of holding chef bread. Like put my little arms around him. It's like, oh my god. He's so sweet. This is a rule in life. Don't trust anybody who doesn't have eyebrows. You know, it's a pretty good rule. You can't tell people's expressions really when they don't have eyebrows on. They don't have eyebrows on. Some Dutch ads hit like a fucking truck, like no joke, right in the feels. Or lately there is an ad about nude spreading prevention that goes into unlivening. Like, damn, oh my god. Are they really going hand with that? Yeah, American ads are like... I don't think I've ever seen like an American ad that was like actually like grab my attention. But yeah, like ads in the 80s and the 90s. Like I even saw like a post the other day that was like, what happened to the ads that felt like a fever dream when you watched them, you know? Because like they use like so many like effects and stuff like that too. Like it was just like wild. Like, I want to know what happened here. Who looked at that and said, you know what? We need to be boring. Alright. Let's put Mr. Boyd back into his proper place. Yes, we can call this pretty much canon. Maybe, I don't know. The flowers, I'm kind of looking at the flowers now. I'm kind of a little bit, wish they were a little bit better. She saw it on the saying when a lady showed up at a garage sale. She didn't have eyebrows, but she had tattooed eyebrows onto her face, and there was no visible reason why she didn't have normal eyebrows and natural hair longer than mine at that time. My hair was about waist long. Maybe it was a wig? Maybe she might have been struggling with alopecia or something that caused her hair to fall out, maybe? In a sense, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of a reason. I was like, yeah, you never know. Some people do actually just shave off their eyebrows just for reasons. Flying time. Bum, 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 bum. I don't think so because she had hairy arms. Oh, well, that's also true. That's a good point. Time again. A night. Time again. You know, maybe that's what I'd like better about this if there was just like a embroidery of the flowers instead of like the actual like flat color. Play this one instead. Abracadabra-doo! Okay, let's do that. Oops. I don't. I want to be a villain. Oops, it needs to be darker. It's okay. Yeah, I think that works out pretty alright. This needs erased though, and also this needs to be a different color because it's like a little bit more poopy. Make it a little bit, bring up the saturation and the lightness. There we go. Pretty much what it originally was. Now I can move this away from like the edge as well and just put it like right there. There we go. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Like I said, changes may still happen, but at least for this, I am satisfied. For now. If anybody knows anything about me doing art, I'm never satisfied, actually. But, you know, we can pretend. Shabwed. Oops. I showed a secret. A not-so-secret secret. Okay, save. Alright, let's do Bip and Bap now. So, yeah, like I said, I think, like, the only, like, bears here that we're in the need of, like, a bit of a design help was Bip and Bap, just because, again, they're just recolored tabby with shoes, you know? I want to stop fidgeting when you think it looks decent. Yeah, that's like the biggest thing I have an issue. Oop, don't look at that. my biggest issue. Stop. Oh shit, where did those come from? What layer is that on? Okay, there we go. Hey, Amos Hank, he's coming. Okay, I need to put this like here. There we go. But yeah, so now we get to show like off the zoomy fur. Also, I'll probably like draw like Chef Red and everybody in like actual like poses and not just them standing there in the A pose to show off a bit more of that personality. But right now, I'm just trying to get the design out pretty much. Because I think when it comes to like portraying like a character, it also like really depends on like the posing too. All right. My time. Oh God. Excuse me. There. Summertime. Excuse me. But BB is pretty solid. BB's always probably gonna look like that, and Tabby's meant to be as like BB's like, you know, little sister figure who always follows him around and wants to be like him, so it kind of makes sense that they kind of like match a little bit. Everybody else though, everybody else can look different. Huh. But yeah, that's like my biggest struggle in my art is I always fidget whenever I really need to be done. That's why it takes me so long to like draw things most of the time. So that's why I kind of like doing like these like little streams with these like just little doodles, pretty much, just like concept work. Nothing's really like just too set in stone. Like can like take our time with it pretty much. Okay, that's about Tabby size. So let's make it a bit bigger, just because Bip and Bep are supposed to be bigger than her. Where Chef Bread is the biggest, Tabby is the smallest. So now we just gotta put the buds in the middle. Okay, we're gonna do one. Summertime. Okay. We'll give them like the standard muzzle that like everybody gets. Not as droopy as Chef Bread, but it is a smaller muzzle just because they are little cubs and they do get the bigger eyes. Although I did kind of give Chef Bread, they look bigger. I think like the eyes are pretty much like the same size, but they just look bigger just because they're on like they're like such a smaller body. There we go. And get these big boba eyes. Kind of like how cats get those big eyes when they're like in like playful moods and stuff like that. They see something they want. That's Bip and Bap. I think the only thing with like Pat I kind of want to like tweak with is like just like the coloring a little bit more. I think like the messy fur and stuff like that's pretty good at where it is. I don't really have. Ooh, that's big. I don't really have too much of a desire to like give him a big result. If anything, I probably like design like the backpack a little bit more, just because it is like a prop for you. Are you? Okay, let's get like this base going. Honestly, I should just like make a base of like the cubs versus like the Grizz body types, and just like alter it from there. Cause oh yeah, I guess I should do like a little bit of a front view for Pat just to show like the differences between Pat and Chef Bread, because they are like both technically like little grizzlies, but they do have different body types. I think I said like when we were making Pat that he has more of like a well, whereas Bread has kind of like this bump going on, Pat's kind of more just like whoop, maybe a bit more kind of like not as wide and more, it kind of gives him a bit more of like a not really like a thinner thing, but like a just like a different silhouette, you know. New chocolate brand name. I don't know what I want. Chocolate brand name. You want Hershey's? The only one I can think of right off the bat. Hershey. Play my game. Okay. So this is either Bip or Bap. Hide that. Now let's get his shoe in there. A little toddler shoe. And I also feel like the shoe's kind of like worn down too. There's no more laces and or like Velcro. Also, it's kind of gotta be a little worn down because if not, there could be like a chance that it'd make the bears a little off balance, you know, just because like one foot would be higher than the other. But, you know, even if it was, I don't think it really stop them. Do we really think that would stop these two hooligans? But yeah, as mentioned, Bip and Bap do act as like the little errand bears in the woods. If something needs to be delivered, they're on it. It's kind of gonna be like here. My game. Hello. There we go. Okay. A bit better than that. There we go. And now the fur. So it's kind of like, what do they call it? Like a little ducktail. I think is what I call it when the hair's kind of like that. It's kind of almost like a mohawk, and honestly, that's probably what it like kind of looks like when you look at them. Because, like we said, they get the zoomies, so it's just kind of like a mohawk across their back from all the running. They also like, as soon as like they're done with their baths, it's like they just immediately. It's like, okay, Bip and Bap, it's time for you to get dried off, and they're just already gone. The wind will dry them. The messed up fur also kind of gives that more of like that little maniac feeling, I guess is what you could call it. Just like messy and chaotic. Like maniac. I said maniac. I mean like more so like chaotic. One's about to die, so sorry if I poof. It's okay. It's all good, Minnie. It'd be like that. Excuse me. Okay, we'll put them together. I did mention I did kind of like want some variation to them, just a little bit, so that you can tell them a little bit apart, but at the end of the day they were still the same, pretty much the same. Although I don't know, should I keep the musty fur the same, or should I make it different? That's the question here. Like, how same do I want them to be? How twinning are they twinning, you know? Bam, 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 bam. Ah, they're so cute. Not the brag, but my children are the cutest. I mean, honestly, if I do... You know, the trick probably being... If I want them to be the same, but, like, slightly different, still hard for people to tell the difference of, I could just, like, redraw the thing. Because, like, it'd still be the same, but because it's redrawn, there's still, like... I can't perfectly redraw, like, a thing, you know? So that could be, like, a little difference. I went to a brand generator and the top thing said Dream Drops. Why is everything at Kingdom Hearts reference? Oh my gosh, Dream Drop Distance. I never finished it. Gosh, I swear, once once I have a bit more time, I'm just gonna dive right into Kingdom Hearts. I've been like saying for like a year I've been wanting to stream Kingdom Hearts, and I have not gotten around to it. And I really need to get on that. Kingdom Hearts is just my my childhood game. I loved it so much. Oops. Nerds. I've dedicated too many brain cells to the lore. I salute you. The lore do be a little woof. I can get a little overwhelming. Not gonna lie, just a little bit though. Just a little bit. There's just a lot of packed in there. A lot to unpack. Okay, Bip and Bap. Get rid of this snap eraser. I think I know what? I played the app game to completion. I wouldn't be able to recite the lore. As much as I love Kingdom Hearts, it is a lot. But yeah, see, that's kind of like this like variation I was getting at when I came to both Bip and Bap. It's like, it's pretty much the same, but there is slight differences. Like, they're not perfect copies of each other. They're still their own individuals. What happens if I have, okay, so I have two things on here. What does it do? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Okay, so this one does not exist apparently, but this one does. Okay. Hey, get him out of here! You know, I did all that erasing and stuff, but I need the base back. But back on the topic of Kingdom Hearts, I've played a lot of the games, but I've only finished like 2 of them. I finished Kingdom Hearts 2, not Kingdom Hearts 1. I finished 2. And I also finished the Roxas one on the DS. I know the title, but I don't know the numbers. Kingdom Hearts 352/2 days. Yeah, that's the one I also finished. I love Roxas so much. Yeah, that one. That was actually like the first one I finished, and then later on I somehow managed to go and finish Kingdom Hearts 2. But yeah, I started Dream Drop Distance, I started Birth by Sleep. I did not finish them. I just say days. Yeah. Kingdom Heart days. It kind of sounds like it should be like a slice of life comic. Kingdom Heart days. I love Axel too much. He's so chaotic. Me too. Honestly, I was very more so connected to like Organization 13 in general than I was to like Sora and his crew, like Riku and Kairi. Like nothing against them, but it's just, I don't know. They just the characters in Organization 13, they're just so quirky. Got it memorized. I wonder if it's like kind of because when it comes to like main characters like Sora, they don't really have flaws. At least I don't know. It's been a long time since I played a Kingdom Hearts game, so it's hard for me to like really do a deep dive into it. But like with like Organization 13, like they all had flaws, obviously because they were the bad guys, and I think that's kind of like what makes like why people like villain characters so much is just because they have flaws and they're more relatable that way, you know? Not to get too deep into it, but it's just like a thought I randomly had. It's like, huh, why do I like them more? Imagine having a heart. Lamau. Oh, imagine having a heart. That's cringe, bro. Having a heart? More like having a fart. I am so immature. Okay, then we get these big bobis. They are looking. They see their destination and they are going. Oh gosh, I still fondly remember the days on YouTube where I watched this YouTube channel do this segment called Demix Time, and they did cosplay as Demix from Kingdom Hearts. Oh my gosh, they were at the time they were so good. If we were to watch them today, they'd probably be like really like crusty quality just because of like the time frame. But they would had like their friends like come in and like cosplay as like other characters too, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was just like, oh my god, is Kingdom Hearts in real life? And they had like a whole like squad that could do like the whole Organization 13, and that was crazy. And, like Axel was pretty much like the second main character too, because I believe their partner cosplayed as Axel. So it was just Demix and Axel. And it was good. It was very good. I think about them a lot. I remember after like a couple of years of not watching them, I went to go look at their channel again, and I believe the person that played Demix transitioned. And so first of all, I was like, who is this man? I was like, oh, it's the person who was cosplaying Demix. So that was nice to see. And they kind of like transitioned more into like a gaming channel than a cosplay channel. My sister despises Demix so much and she nearly murdered me because she also voices the young dude line from Lion King 2. That's one of the only Disney sequels she likes. The confliction there. You mean Kovu? That lion. That's actually kind of crazy. I didn't actually know that. But honestly, I don't know very many of the voice actors in Kingdom Hearts. I just know that Jim Hanks voiced Woody. Yes, but I didn't trust my memory. Yeah. And Kovu. I really like, you know, honestly, I think Lion King, that Lion King sequel is probably like the most like successful of the Disney sequels. Because I feel like the other sequels kind of had like an issue where like the production of them was kind of rushed, and they're also like straight to DVD too. So it didn't help either. There we go. Now we can have like that curve of the belly. Because the shoe does kind of sit a bit high. They do have like pretty stubby legs. Ah! It's the wrong brush. Mmm. Honestly, Kingdom Hearts really do be like a fever dream of a game, though. Like, you got the Lion King, you got Snow White, you got all these Disney characters with Sora. Sora 2 was alright until the third movie came out and more or less made it pointless. Yeah. Yeah, just like that whole like time travel like aspect of it. Like, I think it was, you know, honestly, if they didn't have like, oh shit, that second movie, I feel like it would have been like a pretty good third one. But yeah, just because it had that second one and then you did the third one, that's kind of like, no, it's not the best. I did really like the Little Mermaid sequel too, but I'm also biased because I really had a strong hyperfixation on the Little Mermaid when I was just a wee cub, so that also doesn't I'm biased is what I'm getting at. I think I read one redemption arc to rewrite it in a different way. Yeah. And that was really tragic too because a lot of people, me included, really liked what was her name? Anastasia, Cinderella's sister. Like that was a really good arc there. Really well played out. It was enjoyable to see, but then I was just like, never mind, she's evil again. I had a hyperfixation on Brother Bear. And now here you are, friends with a bear. How does it feel? When am I gonna be friends with a mermaid? I thought Mulan 2 was decent, and it was a student project or something like that. Oh, really? I haven't seen Mulan 2, so I'm gonna watch it so I can get an opinion. I just love those movies. I love those movies too. Hello, everybody. I'm on my way. I'm living the dream. When do I get to live the dream? Where's a mermaid? Not gonna lie, when I was little, I think I think my awakening to realizing that I was very young, young, mind you. Like my awakening to when I realized I liked women was like that scene when like Ariel was like dipping her feet into the ocean after not being in so long. I was like watching her. I was like, why do I feel weird? It's like, oh, why is she so pretty? But why does it hit different? You know? It's like, oh, women pretty. It's my turn to sign up for the next one. Feet. No, no, no! It's not because of the feet. No, that's not my awakening to feet. You just love it. No, that's not, I don't have a foot kink. I don't have a foot fetish. That's not why. I didn't even realize. This is about pretty women, not feet. No, listen. Feet are okay. Feet are funny. Not like that. Not like that. Oh god. Oh god. I didn't even pointing at me. Feet. I can't believe it started when I was so young. No, no. That's not what happened. That's not the story. Yes, let's change the subject. What's your teacher doing to you, Vinny? Clipping it for the history books. No! Don't! Listen, I'll say a lot of shit, but they don't need to know that. Not that it's true. God. You know, that's what I get for telling a story from my past. That's what I get. I am behind on project. Ooh, but don't be behind then. I was about to say, this reminds me of a time I also shared this thing from my past and people like ran with it and it created a different story. I was like, actually, I was about to tell the story, but it's like, I'm not going to tell it now. I don't want to tell the story. I don't want to repeat history. I'm so thankful that the person at my workplace that like was the one that started it quit so that I didn't have to deal with it anymore. But listen, it was funny, but also like, stop saying that. Stop saying that. People are going to think it's true. Yeah, that one does not need to go down in history on Twitch here today. But I basically just like told him like the first time, like the first and only time a rumor has ever been like started about me in school. And they're like, oh, so you actually did it? It's like, no. It was a rumor. It's like, oh my gosh, Dae did this. It was like in school. It's like, no, I didn't. Almost slaughtered her. Because feet. No, it wasn't because feet. Oh gosh, now I want to raid people and they give me a shout out. Now that's gonna play. I want to watch it. It sounds like man, I really embrace the feet. No. The realization. Listen, I'll hold toes with buds, but that's it. That's all I get with a feet. This is it. That wasn't my story about getting awakened to like a feet king. I was just talking about my hyperfixation with about Ariel. It wasn't supposed to be anything more than that. Phone dead. Goodbye, Minnie. My god. On this day, Dae was a clown. Once again. Bears based. Either way, I'm based, you know? At least there's that. At least I could take comfort in that. My only comfort. I was gonna say, maybe when we do like movie night, we can watch The Little Mermaid 2, but now that scene's gonna come on and Kira's just gonna point at me and go feet. We're watching it. I have to say, no, shh. Stop it. No, but oh no. You said the words. Now I have to. Do it, you cowardly bear. No. Here, please. Me screaming. Screaming in the chat. It's just because she's pretty, not because of her feet. I'm getting hexed either way, so... I'll tell you what. If I ever do movie night, I'll put it amongst the list to vote on, and if it wins, we'll watch it. And then I can't really say anything because people voted for it. But that's if people vote for it. It's a clip for the history books. It is. Why is this my history? Why can't I have better? Why can't it be anything else? Why can't it be because I did something cool in a game or something, or said something enlightening? Oh, I'll make them vote for it. vote for the Little Mermaid. They likes feet. It's like, no, that's not why. Honestly, I think that's pretty good where it's at right there. I mean, you couldn't make them vote for the sus version of the Halloween art in the poll. So, can you really... Is this your redemption? You couldn't make them vote for Ariel to prove that you have the power to sway the votes. Okay, this is Bip and Bap. I think I like this variation better, just for like that fluffy hair, you know? It kind of match with me. I want this a little bit higher though. Oh, I will make them regret that. I still remember like coming into the server and seeing you going, how could sus not win? Honestly, I was really surprised too, because I really thought that it would win. I was already like starting to like make ideas for it, and then I was like, oh, well, wholesome, okay. If that's what people want. That's what you got. You got the wholesome bear. But don't worry, Kira. There's always next year. Okay, let's get these colors. Okay, so I'm really definitely gonna be playing around with these like colors a little bit, just to help them get that variation going too. Cause they're still a bit too close to BB, like they're kind of competing with BB just a little bit. The fur does help, but it's like, eh. I want to spruce that up a little bit more. Excuse me. Oop. Oh, I see. Okay. Had to look at that later. Why? No! Is it okay if I post one of my most viewed clips? It's always the weird clips, etc. Yeah, that's fine. Go for it. Thank you for asking. Appreciate it. Wait, you can post that. I want to see. Clipped by kid. Oh boy. How the fuck are you doing that? What? Oh, what is happening? What are you doing? Oh, oh. It sounds like you're dying. Like you're drowning. Just putting a light leaf. Yeah, how did you even do that? Oh, I just replace. I can't even do that. You're walking alone in the middle of the night. You hear that behind you. What do you do? I've got another if you want it. Oh no. Alright. Send her away. Okay. Oh, I love the titles. You sound like an angry chihuahua. Just, ah. Oh, oh. This is turning into something different. Yeah. TTS doesn't know what to do with that. I can see that. It's like, oh god. You just sound like an angry chihuahua, and then you turn into like moaning. Gosh, TTS be so quirky. We love it. You're just feeling a little silly. Ah, doing again. No. The poor bucket. The poor bucket. Okay, so we made the shoes green, but Pat's backpack is green. I mean, we could say that maybe, I mean, it doesn't have to be a different color, but I am kind of looking at it like maybe it should be a little bit different, just like variation, vary it a little bit. But also we could like kind of like play around with like a different color as well. Okay, let's see. Okay, now see that this is what I want to prevent when it comes to like coloring and stuff like that. I don't want it to like merge with everything else. So maybe if we like lightened it and like put more saturation in it, it won't like blend in as much. Yeah, there we go. See, now that we don't actually pick up the other colors. That's what I like to do when it comes to like coloring. They also say that whenever you like color an art piece, to like frequently like put like a black and white filter over it just to make sure like the colors aren't blending in together as well. I don't do that though. There were more of those clips, but I deleted them. A bit too sus, and I didn't want that to be a clip on like a raid or something. Now I have one about being claimed that about my feet kink. Okay, what shoe do we like? Oh, I mean, blue could work. Make it a little more saturated. I don't know. I kind of like the green though. I think the bears look really good with like green and stuff like that. So you know, maybe we can like keep it like that. Yeah, I'll keep it for now. Okay, I'm just gonna like flip this over to this bear because this is a lot of work. Okay, take that. Okay, now we're going to like mess with the colors just a little bit. I should still have them saved somewhere. Ooh, just like some that you can like whip out just randomly for funsies. Ooh. That's a funky color. Let me cancel. I want to turn on Chef Red so we can get that like look as well. To compare. I probably shouldn't have colored the line art, but you know what? It is what it is. Like, maybe not saturate it too much. Okay, maybe that. I like the belly color. I think the belly color is really cute. But I think this needs to like blend in more with it, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it feels different from Chef Bread, but it still works. Although, hold on. Let me not, let's see. Let's test it out. Ooh, I don't know. Oh yeah, this one's in too much now. What about this red? What if we like change the red? Nope, still do that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know, but I also kind of think it maybe the color should still be on like the same like color wheel, you know? Like in some way, shape, or form. At least like the main fur color, you know? Maybe I should try like darkening this a little. DANK, woohoo. Yeah, then go in here. Yeah, I really need to figure out like my coloring rules. Cause I got like the structure rules, but the coloring rules is kind of like it's kind of like a little messed up right now. But again, we can try this out for now. This is just to be more so like a more final design in a way, but not like 100%. It's like final, but also there can still be room for improvement, you know. It's just kind of like helping us realize like what needs fixing and stuff like that. Okay, now. Here we go. La 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 la. Okay, now that like perfect. Animal Crossing, hello? What was that? Y'all hear that in the song? Okay. Okay, luckily it's just mostly erasing. Oh shit, I was gonna put some like a little bit of gradient on them too. God damn it. Alright. Hello. Hello. Oh, it's because of the beach under it. There we go. Whoa. You know what? I can stay like that. Not another day. Okay, now let's give them their little gradients. Okay, we always do the lighter color. Ah! Thought I was another layer. Wrong layer, Kronk. Honestly, it would be maybe like a little cute if like their like paws that they use to hold hands with each other were a bit more lighter than the other paws, just to be like a little bit asymmetrical. Okay, we don't need. Ah, yeah, there is. I was gonna say, did the gradient make it into like the head a lot? Yes. You're so tiny. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not trying to like revert back to my intentions of just like keeping them all like the one color, because originally I was just gonna make them all like the same color as BB and just go from there. But now I'm like, no, I should differentiate them, and now it's like maybe let's try not to make them too different, you know? Like they all still fit together, but they're still different, so you can tell them apart a bit better. That's what I'm trying to like achieve with these like little bear buds. Okay, well, I don't know why I felt like coloring the line art today. I don't know, it makes it feel like it gives it a more softer look, more gentle. Okay, there we go. Damn. Doesn't want to be like us. But we're pretty cool though. I also did like the muzzle as well, so let me do that real quick now too. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm feeling a little lazy and just kind of want to do like a general color for like the whole shoe. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Other little cuties. Bip and Bap. Who's who? Oh. That's always the answer to the question. Which one's Bip and which one's Baps? I don't know. I just guess, and I'm somehow always right. Okay. Just want to make sure like the same plane as chip bread. Okay, yeah, and they're a little bit bigger than heavy, so that is exactly what I wanted. So yeah, there we go. Bip and Bab. Although, hold on, let's get Chef Bread out of here. They're competing with BB a little bit, so let's smaller them just a bit more. It's like I'm trying not to make any of these bears like compete with each other. I want them all to be able to stand their own ground. But yeah, okay, so that's what we have so far. Okay, let's get these losers apart. And yeah, to just like bring them down here. Let's hide Pat real quick, just to show the difference. Yeah, so they got a little bit of a lighter coat. Their shoes kind of actually like fit them now. And then got the messed up fur, which I think gives them that more like chaotic and wild look, which like, you know, tracks with like their personalities and stuff. So, you know, I think that's pretty solid. Solid work on them today. Okay, where's my fucking pen go? Okay. But yeah, now we can probably just like real quickly do Pat. No, that's pretty good for today. So cute. Just little buds. Alright, let's hide everybody else except for Back Pat. Since Pat's the lucky one that didn't have to compete with another plane. This being on the same plane as everybody else. Okay, I do want to actually... I want to spruce this up just a little bit. Okay, there it is. What is this? Oh, it's the embroidery. Okay. I kind of want it to taper. It's a bit too... one width around the whole thing. I just want to taper just a little bit. Oops. Give it a bit more dimension. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. Okay, I'm not picking anymore. You're beautiful, Bread. We love you. Okay, now let's get our Bear Blood Pat going. Man, we had a time with Pat last week. It got a little crazy, but you know what? It was pretty good. I did kind of feel bad because when it came to everybody else's lore, when it came to Pat just kind of got a shit ton more going on for them than the others did. It wasn't intentional. I think when I was doing well, like Bread and Tabby's, for example, I was just trying to get like a quick ideas on the ground. But like with like Pat, I took like a little bit more time to like really like think it out, you know. Like I really took my time. I probably also helped that I was feeling a bit more like drawing motivated that day too. So he got like 2 comics, 2 mini comics, I should say. They're like 2 to 3 panels each. I don't want to make it seem like I did more than I actually did. Okay, what am I doing? Put it in here. It's like I'm trying to make them in the middle, but I can't work. Because like up here, yeah, he got like he got all this. He was so spoiled. And then there's like Bread. Which not bad, you know. It's very very important lore things there. I was like, I don't know. Backpack Pat just has some sort of power to them. A power that can't be matched. Okay, we won't draw the backpack. We'll just focus on Pat's body. Pat themselves. Honestly, I wouldn't. I'd also like to think that maybe like this is not like the first backpack Pat had acquired for themselves. I feel like this might be like just like an upgraded version. Because we did kind of like mention with like when I was like drawing Chef Bread, I kept like changing up his like aprons. I was like, I want it to be just like a rag. It's like, no, I want it to be something better because he deserves better. And like everybody's like, well, maybe they were all his aprons at some point. It's like, oh my gosh, the lore, the lore's still there. Excuse me. Honestly, if anything, the way that kind of I drew backpack kind of makes him seem like a bit of a cross between like a cub and a grizz. They just kind of like the way that I drew them kind of makes it seem like I gave them just like a little cub body shape, but they're just like bigger, you know. Which honestly, I won't complain about that. That's pretty alright. Okay, then we have the belly. And get the ears. I mean, I think Pat's really cute too. All bears are so cute. I mean, look at me. We'll give them like smaller eye shines. While Biff and Bab got those like boba eye shines to focus on the destination ahead. Pat gets the smaller eye shines to focus on the little details. Because they're looking for scavenging some stuff to steal. I'm for Pat. And his legs are slightly less stubby than the others as well. It probably helps when they're like crossing the terrain with that giant bag attached to their back. Okay. Now we get their little fur in there. But yeah, where Bips and Bap's fur is kind of flowing in one direction, you know, behind them because they're running. Pat's is just messed up all over the place from like messing around in bushes, climbing up trees and stuff like that, and falling down. Yeah, kind of implies they're a little bit clumsy, which honestly probably are. It's a little silly. Gosh, just one. Okay. Oh, my hand's starting to cramp. Just ever so slightly. It's a good thing we're on the last one. Yeah, when I was like trying to come up for like the next batch of like bear buds to develop out, I was kind of like thinking of like, okay, we're gonna think of like roles in the forest. What did the bear buds do? And stuff like that. We still gotta get like the Roomba bear bud. But I was also thinking, oh, you know, we could have a Roomba bear bud, but there could also still be like a little clean bear bud too. One that's like is in charge of like dusting the place and stuff like that. Maybe it'd be a little bit of a clean freak. I may or may not have been inspired by that from Rilakuma and Kaoru. What's the bird's name? Because the bird is kind of like a little clean freak, and he just looks so cute, like waddling around with like his little thing to mop up the floor. What's his name? Rilakuma. Characters. Okay, I don't want to know the human characters. I want to know the animal characters, please. Okay, not Koriakuma. That's not even the right picture. That's a different bird. Bear. Kiroitori. Yeah, that bird. I just think it's so cute. So I'm kind of thinking maybe a little clean bear bud. Along with the Roomba. Then I was also trying to think of like groups of bear buds too, because I feel like any other like task that would need to be done in the forest would need like more than one bear around, you know? Like we could have like the food scavengers. Maybe Pat was originally part of that group until they would only pick up things that wasn't food and keep them. So they kind of became like their own little independent bear. Maybe like there's like the bear buds that like help take care of like, you know, fallen trees along trails and stuff like that. Make sure like the way's clear for people to, you know, travel and such like that. It's just all about like thinking when it comes to like characters, you gotta think of like who are they? What is their role? What do they do? What do they like to do? You know, stuff like that. You know, it doesn't have to be like something too deep. Like Tabby's role is literally just I help. Okay, I like how I got Pat to have like a bit of like a little like smaller muzzle, kind of like a little scrunched up. It's just kind of like a little like smile. So I'm gonna keep that. I feel like it's a little bit harder to like create characters in groups, but it's also kind of easier at the same time. Like you gotta like consider like them individually, but also you have like that base that they're all connected to that helps out as well. So you just gotta like come up with those like, variations. Oh, whenever I ramble like this, I'm making sense. I'm trying to sound a little bit smart. Gosh, she looks like such like an average bear, but like a bigger BB until you put in those like fur ruffles. Okay, let's get in those honing eye shines. Imagine if the eyes were just like this instead of like the usual 2 dots. Scary. Okay, we've been listening to Scooby-Doo music for a long time, and we haven't listened to the one I want to listen to. Is this it? Nope. I want to listen to that one song that was also in the Zombie Island movie. Where it goes... I thought it was called It's Fake, but all I get is What's New Scooby-Doo. Wait, how about this? Scooby-Doo... Zombie Island. I'm just getting like many variations of It's Terror Time. It's terror time again. Why is it all terror time? Listen, it slaps, but the other one slaps too. Scooby-Doo Siren Chase. I forgot about that movie. Oh my gosh, that one's such a good one too. That is... Now, why is this playlist called Scooby-Doo's Zombie Island? And the first song I see in here is Disturbia by Rihanna. I don't think it was... I don't think that song was in the movie. And I definitely don't think Say So by Doja Cat was in that movie too. Alright, you know, let's just go back to Amine. Oh my god. There we go. Let's just go from there. Okay. Okay, yeah. But smaller eye shines. Just so that, you know, like I said, helps them seek out items more. Sorry, let me check something real quick. Adblock Plus. Stop it. Okay. I'm good now. Okay, next, let's get those paws in, and then we'll get those fur. I'm just thinking about the colors, and I do like that, like the dark and light fur pattern is inverted with Pat. That does kind of like help with like his whole like thing of being maybe different from like the other scavengers. He's not like the other scavengers. He picks up junk and not food. But like that could help with that, just to like differentiate him a bit more. Okay, let me erase this because there's no fur there. Detail scar. I like how like the seemingly most innocent, probably one of the more innocent bear buds is the one that has the scar. Like BB, no, BB ain't got no scar. Bip and Bap, the two rascals that like run around everywhere. Nope, they don't got scars. This dude, yes. Okay, I want it to flow a bit more then. Yeah, there we go. Gosh, my dream one day is just have like a little wiki of all my bear buds. Because I think just so that people can look in and just see all the lore and stuff. I'd like to be on a wiki one day, but I'm still very baby. So it won't happen for a long time, but you know, that's how it be sometimes. There we go. Okay. Isn't he so precious? This bear has stolen many precious items and family heirlooms. Isn't he just a wonderful? Okay, I think this is good. Now we can go on to playing with the colors, which is going to be the biggest thing. And then we'll get on to like the sizing and stuff. His fur does lay flat. That's another thing. Like, since we're talking about bath time so much, we give the bud a bath. I dry him off, and his fur is perfectly flat. The next morning, he comes back from his scavenging. It's messed up. It is how you see it now. Like, I just tried to make you look so prim and proper. Pack's like, look what I found. Alright, let's see. I look at Dune lately, like, come on, give me something else. Kira, you have to go watch Dune. That's what you gotta do, dude. Happy people singing high. Go watch Dune and go watch Dune. Go fuck the the popcorn bucket. And then you'll be free. Oh my god. Why does my hand twitch at the last second? Fine if I have to. You were all for it like 2 hours ago. Maybe less than that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Happy people. If I have to fuck the question of popcorn bucket, I guess I will. Oh no. Happy people sing that high. Sing that high, it's in the house. I'm so good at singing the lyrics, okay? Happy people swinging us. Are there happy people in this house? Is anybody happy? That's what my mom asks sometimes randomly. Well, when like the whole family's just like hanging out, she goes, "Is anybody happy?" And everybody goes, "No, nobody's happy in the whole world." This would be annoying. Happy people's in the house. No one's happy. The world is dying. Alright. Honestly, we could keep this colors, but I feel like it just needs a little bit more saturation. Aw. Just so precious already. I love bears. I love bears so much. You guys love bears too, right? You love bears. They're your favorite animals, right? You better be. Just saying. There will be hell to pay. Maybe. Good. Good answer. Nope, made a mistake. Probably should keep it like that. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, I think this is like doing it. Like part of the same color family, but still different. My self-righteous. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word or not. I don't know if there's like a YouTube you can't say that word, or you can't say the word anywhere, pretty much. Okay, let's get this going. A little bit darker, maybe. Saturated. You trust in my I cry. My I feel like me listening to this gives like the same vibe as like that one mom in Monsters University. I'm just gonna be listening to my tune, sweetie. The most heavy metal music playing. Oh gosh, speaking of Disney today, I talked about this before, but my coworker once again compared me to Sadness from Inside Out, and I don't know how to feel about that. And my coworker's like, yeah, you're kind of like her. You just kind of like keep to yourself. You're more quiet. Music choice is based as hell. I'm super based today, apparently. Hey yo, yeah, she compared me to her. Like, yeah, she keeps to herself. She's just in her own little world. She doesn't really, you know, talk as much. And I was sitting there like, and she's also depressed and sad? Is that what you're calling me? I still remember the day, like, the first time she called me that. I was like, it just came out of nowhere. And I was like, what did I do to deserve this? And I also talked about the time that I got called an NPC too by my coworkers. I need a new job. That's what I'm getting out of this. I need a new job. I keep getting bullied. I call it bullying, but it's not. If that was pointed at me, I would be like, how can you say something so true to me? I mean, that's why I keep saying, like, she's sad and depressed. How would you say something so bold, so brave? It's so true. Like, I don't remember what the things, how it goes. Okay, I think I still, for, like, Pat, I need a little bit of a lighter color for, like, the gradient. Yeah. How could you say something so bold, yet so brave? I mean, I was kind of like that with her too. I was like, how could you say that just so easily like that? Yeah, I get what you mean. But yeah, I was called an NPC. I feel like I was called something else, but I can't remember at the time. And also, I wasn't called a sweetheart. I still think about that. Excuse me, sweetheart. Can you? Oh, never mind. It's like, sorry about that. It's like, what do you mean sorry? Am I not a sweetheart? Is this not the face of a sweetheart? I'm still mad about that too. It's like, I need to get out of this place. I hate it here. Kill. I should. I want to get out of this place. I just want to stream all day and get made fun of by people that are funny. Then I can take it from. Not people that I know in real life. That are mean to me. Yeah, but if only. One day. One day I'll be able to do streaming full time. Okay, but yeah, here we go. Here's the buds. Oh, come back. Why do you look like you're flying now? Shipbread? Whoa. I thought I would have to ask, would I rather stay at my job and not be called a sweetheart and called compared to other things that aren't that are kind of questionable, or should I be here and get framed for having a foot kink? You think I'm funny? You're hilarious, Kira. It's like that one, you too short. So, yeah, you're just so pretty. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Like, just like starts ripping into him, and the other person goes, "You think I'm pretty? You think I'm funny?" Like, I did say that. A very funny bear bud. Okay, let's put Chef Bread like... No, let's make a little family portrait with like the buds we have right now. There we go. Why are you vibrating? Did you find the bucket? Okay. Uh-oh. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like maybe I should like tone down like the curve on Pat here a little bit. But then again, we do love a fluffy bear. Yeah, let me try doing that real quick actually. Everybody back up. Give him some air! What do you mean? I'm not vibrating. Doubt? What am I looking at right now? Something's going on here. I don't know if I should be afraid or not. Something's happened, and I'm frightened. Okay. Oopsies. None of that now. What's this? Gradient. Okay. What is this? Okay, you live. Okay, yeah, that's a bit better. Why are you running? Why are you running? Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I'm sad. No, I'm sad. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think that's a lot better right there. Where's Chef Burko? There he is. I lost bread again. Ah, look at them. Just a bunch of little stars, aren't they? Me has zoomies. You running? Fast as fuck, boy. You just gotta go fast. Go fast, go what? Okay. Yeah, this is what we have so far. Where's me? Get my size ref in there. Excuse me. Eat ass! Yeah. Go faster! What? Eat ass! Woo! Exactly. You know how it be. Oh, look at me. It's just me with my happy little bear buds. Family. Pick 'em up, pick 'em up. Uppies. Yeah, perfect. Okay, yeah, and at some point I will do some like little designs for Pat's backpack. But yeah, that's just pretty much what I had the intention of doing today. And I did it. So yeah, stream going to be a bit on the shorter side just because it is. I do have work tomorrow, so I have to be a bit more conscious of that. But you know, we did it. Let me stop like moving the camera around like a psychopath. Okay, it's our little family. Get out of here, Dae. We don't need you. No, don't cry. Please don't cry. I'm still here in spirit. Kira, remember who you are. Okay, let me save. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with where we're at with the designs of the bear buds today. Like breaking out, it's like I mentioned earlier, it's like kind of like breaking out of like the mold so they're not all the same, but also staying within like the same family so that they all, you know, like go together, you know? And that was what we did. Because I have no choice but to go to bed. Remember your roots. Exactly. I don't know if I want to remember my roots. I don't think the world's ready for my roots. Remembering my roots in art. Honestly, once in a while, I like to show, like, an old piece of art. I really wish I had... Wait, I could just go to my DeviantArt. Honestly, I have talked about before about wanting to do, like, a... We draw this challenge. Oh, I love typing in DeviantArt in the web bar, and I get just, like, a Digimon thing popped up. Let me see if I can find myself. I don't want to say the name, because I don't use it anymore. Is this me? Oh my god, that is me! Oh my gosh! Okay, let's find something. I want to find something really old. Okay, something that I didn't use a base to draw as well. Oh god, mine better be forgotten. Okay. This is the oldest art on DeviantArt that is not... I can't copy this? What the fuck? I mean... Okay, if I'm zoomed in, I can't copy it, but alright. Okay, let me make sure... Okay, I didn't sign it. Good. Can't be that bad. Alright. Let me see my first model I used to stream. Oh my gosh. The lore. Let's see it. Okay, let me show my first art that I posted on DeviantArt that I actually drew. I drew this with a mouse, actually, which honestly, not that bad considering. Yeah, let me paste it. Okay, this was my very, my very first piece of art that I made in MS Paint. Oh yeah, you did like show like do that you made like a compile like all like your models into one image. I remember that. I haven't seen the first one. See, is it model references? Ah, that one. Wow, that is like a big difference compared to like your first model compared to like, your newest model. That's crazy. You've come so far. But yeah, this was my first art. Did I actually write anything for it, or did I just post it and like not say anything? Because I did that a lot. Okay, the character's name was Dawson, and it's like, first attempt! Oh my gosh, not the paragraph of a description in here. Like, trying to describe, he's been in a lot of fights, as you can see by his scars. Unless it's right, I once, when the demon he was protecting went berserk and attacked him. Oh my god, it's so edgy. But that was the extent of... Honestly, I could use this image for my redraw this thing. What year did I post this drawing? I'm kind of scared. Will it tell me? Will it tell me that? Oh! Oh my god! I posted this in 2013. That was 11 years ago. It's been that long. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It was almost, it was like its 11th anniversary, like on the 20th of February too. I only used it for like 2 weeks, and then you immediately went to the next one. This bitch is old. This dude's old. I'd like to think maybe in the span of 11 years I did improve. You old as hell. No, I'm not old. Kira, I think we're the same age. At least I think. I thought we had that discussion on your stream one day. Where everybody was like, oh my gosh, we're probably like the same age group. If I'm old, you're old too. You know, since I'm also showing off, here's like another one of like my little chibi style that you can barely see because of the colors. Just a little guy, you know. That's how I used to draw hair too. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so fluffy. Like every character I had that hair. 27 in like a month. When was I born? It's like, wait a minute. Okay, I did the calculations. I think we're fine. No, wait. Yes, we're fine. For some reason, I thought I was older than I actually was. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, hey, look. A mermaid. Oh my god. That's a fucking huge-ass belly button. Not me roasting my art. Just looking for potential candidates for this redraw. My birthday's in July. Don't forget, okay? Don't forget me birthday. Don't forget my born. Then I kind of like, I won't. Squinting at you. We'll see about that. And then pretty much like the rest of my art in DeviantArt is like just, I kind of like fell off of like posting on DeviantArt for like a good chunk of time. And then when I came back, it was to participate in contests. And I won one of them, well, like second place. Oh yeah, 4 years later, I came back to enter a contest. I even say in the thing, rises from the grave for a contest. Oh my god, there's this image. Oh my god, I was so proud of this one. Maybe I should redraw this one. Oh wait, no, I can't show this one. It has my signature in it. Never mind. I'll have to crop it at some point and like show it. Damn, I don't have a noted emote. Is there one in 7 TV? That's like kind of close. Use this one. There's your noted. That was the first one I saw. I was like, you know what? Good enough. I love looking through these emotes and just being reminding myself of them. Also, let me go into like 7 TV real quick and like see if I can find one that's a good one. We need a noted emote. I really want you to be here with you. Noted. Oh, here we go. Let's use this one. Use emote. There you go. Is there any others here? Gosh, well, once in a while, I'll just go through, like, the 7TP and just, like, put in, like, random words to, like, try to find more emotes. I need more. I want more. How many more can I get? I want a whole collection. Okay, there we go. There are multiple noted emotes. You know, for however you're feeling, you know. Noted at different times. Okay, no. Snooze. Snooze. Because I'm about to end I got into like a little bit of a tangent there, like I usually do, but I'm back on track now. It is. We are going overtime, which I mean we always do, but yeah. But once again, here are the buds that we did today. I'm pretty proud with it. Happy, whatever. I'm feeling something. I'm feeling some emotions here. What they are, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I achieved what I was going for today, but yeah. So probably next time we come back with art is probably maybe like doing some more developments for other characters. Maybe Prappy. Prappy. I'm feeling Prappy right now. They do some more little bear bug characters and such like that. Just get that going. But for now, I like to think that these are pretty canon. You know what? Let me take a little screenshot to put in the Discord. There we go. And then at some point I can get a whole proper lineup with all the bear buds in it. Well, alrighty, that's it for me today, buds. It feels like I haven't really been streaming that long. I mean, 3 hours, I don't know. It kind of depends on how like you feel about how long, if 3 hours is a long stream or not. To me, it's kind of like, that's like the minimum I like to stream. So it's like, if I have to do a short stream, I want it to be at least 3 hours, because I want to spend as much time as I can with the buds, you know? But it is what it is for the time being. Until I can get more longer streams going. As soon as I get back into, like, my sleep schedule. So then we can get back to longer streams. But for now, we get these little short streams. But yeah. So, this is not the last you will see with me. I will be back. I always come back. I will be back tomorrow. Alright, let me get a raid going before I start my whole ending poop. What's everybody doing tonight? Excuse me. You know what? Let's go raid our bud Echo. She is playing Pokemon Unite with Nimnish? I am not sure how to pronounce their name, but it's Pokemons. We love the Pokemons. Thank you. Are you impressed? I always seek to impress. Yeah, they're playing Pokemon Unite. That's pretty much like League of Legends, but Pokemon, right? So, you know, I'm all for it. So let's go ahead and start the raid. And we're ending up with a Brother Bear song too. We love to see it. I'm sorry for those of you that are watching the VOD and don't get to hear it. Yeah, so here is the Twitter, the Discord, the VOD channel. Later in the month I'll start uploading VODs again, I promise. And then also the raid message. If you got that hot ass emote, you can use that one. But if not, this one works too. But yeah, I'll see you buds tomorrow. Same time, 6 PM EST. We'll be playing My Time at Sandrock. Now that I've finally obtained Cowboy, we can finally have our little romantical adventure with Logan, while also, you know, getting like a bunch of other shit done too, like we always need to do in Sandrock. Oh, I love zooming in and out of my Google Chrome. I couldn't remember how to say it. My web browser, there we go. But yeah, tell them bats. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day, Dana, wherever you may be. I might be a bit better back on track tomorrow. Who knows? Probably not. Goodbye, everybody. Stay feral.